How's it going, everybody? Lightbrawler here, and we are finally back. We're back with more Pokemon Violet. Last time we managed to actually beat all the gym leaders and Team Star members of Team Star in rematches again, and we actually took part in the Ace Academy tournament to show that we were actually the toughest challenger of all of the students and faculty. But at this point, we've kind of also learned that there's more challenges ahead, like trying to get 6-star reads on, but that's not what we're covering. We don't really have as much stuff to cover at this point, but we are trying to actually find the Ruination Pokemon with Miss Ripert. But also, the other thing is that a bunch of other people, mainly Nimona, Penny, and Arvin, actually have some more story content that we're going to have to discuss later on. But so, the first thing we're going to be doing is the Ruination Pokemon. So there are 4 of them, so they're a quartet. And in order to actually get them to be available, you have to pull 8 individual stakes for those shrines to unlock their shrines. I decided that we're not going to actually spend all this time trying to get everything done, so I already took care of the stakes. So the only thing that's left to do at this point is to actually go ahead and capture them. And then we actually get to have a chat with Miss Ripert when we actually have all 4 of them in our possession. So we're going to actually be going to them, and I actually got flying. I can automatically fly to them at this point, so it's fairly straightforward. So the shrines that we're going to be the Grass Wither Shrine, which is down here in the southeastern part of Paldea. We'll have the Icewind Shrine, which is towards the west. Towards the northwest, the Ground Blight Shrine. And closer to the northeast, the Fire Scourge Shrine. And that's where we'll be encountering all of the Ruination Pokemon. And also, hey Shadow Angel, welcome on in. Good to have you around. You're just in time for us to capture the legendary Ruination Pokemon. But I decided to cut back on having to find the stakes because that would not be fun, and that would just take probably 3 streams. So we're trying to wrap things up today, at least for the base game. Door open. A faint sound is coming from within the shrine. Will you touch the shrine? Touch. Uh-oh. Giant snail! It's small. Wo-Chien, and its ability is the Tablets of Ruin. So, since I've played this already, all of the Ruination Pokemon are Dark type, but their secondary types are roughly different. So, Wo-Chien is actually a Grass type. So, I don't think this Liquidation is going to be enough to take it out. Nope. Foul play. Wants to play dirty. Okay, it's defense drop. Uh-oh, Ruination has come. So, Ruination is kind of like moves Super Fang that reduces the target's current health by half. Let's see if we can actually catch it. They have a catch rate of 6, so it's a 2% chance that we'll get it. If it was at a very low health. Ah! Giga Drain! Ew! Now it went back to being healthy. This is not what I wanted. Well. Alright, Palma. Okay, good. We didn't take it out. But since we are still fighting type, it's not going to do much damage. Let's try another Ultra Ball. that was easy. Not bad. Wo-Chien was caught. Wo-Chien, the Ruinous Pokemon, a dark and grass type. It drains the life force from vegetation, causing nearby forest to instantly wither and fields to turn barren. And that's our first Ruination Pokemon done. Faint writing is carved into the shrine. The Ruinous Tablet seal has been broken. Yes, great, thanks. Thank you. Well, that was not what we wanted, so we're going to head back to the Pokemon Center, heal Quaquaval, and then head towards our next destination. Like last time, I'm hoping that I don't need to do too many run backs to the Pokemon Center, but we will see. Alright. Let me zoom back in. Okay. We'll head to the Ice Ring Shrine next to face our second Pokemon of Ruination. Because, of course, we paid the price for pulling all the states. So, West Province Area 1's where it's at. We'll put Dashbun here. A faint sound is coming within the shrine. Touch. Cat. Oh god, that is like bad tooth enamel. But that's actually part of it, so it's a sword. It weakens the defense of all surrounding Pokemon, so Chien-Pao, the Sword of Ruin. Oh boy, when the Ruination Pokemon come, I honestly expect Chien-Pao to be one of the big impacts on this, so our defense is gonna go down a bit, but we're okay with taking an Icicle Crash. Hopefully we don't get the flinch. That would be kind of bad. I'm gonna heal Dashbun with the Max Potion that we got. And Chien-Pao is the fastest of these guys, but it's also very frail, so expect this to be kind of like Weavile, but just expect this to be Weavile, but with more power to it, so okay, we actually got its defense strong. Okay, let's try an Ultra Ball. I don't want to put this thing to sleep for, oh, you're being fickle. Sacred Sword! Well, that did no damage because we're a fairy. Try it again. Ah, close. Now you're using Ruination. That only puts us down to 21 health, so not very smart. Well, we're gonna lose Dash from the Ice Crash. Well, they're legendary, so they're all gonna be stubborn, which isn't a surprise, but I don't want to waste my Master Ball on any of them, so, because you never know when the Master Ball can come in handy. Maybe a Timer Ball, because we've been waiting some turns. Yeah, this thing's gonna be the bigger pain in the butt. Okay, it said to Sucker Punch, but we weren't attacking. Well, this is our last timer ball, so let's get it. Ah, close. It's still wanting to use Sucker Punch. This is not really a fun thing, because I don't want this to be PP stalled. And Ruination also has 90 accuracy, so it does have a chance to miss. So... well... oh, come on! Teasing. Not cool. There we go. We got the Sword of Ruin Chien-Pao. The Ruinous Pokemon, a dark and ice type. The hatred of those who perished by the sword long ago had clad itself in snow and became a Pokemon. Alright, that's our second one. Faint writing is carved into the shrine. The Ruinous Sword seal has been broken. Yeah, it's definitely been broken, alright. Let's actually heal at Pora Marinata, since that's fairly close to the next area, the Ground Blight Shrine. And as always, we will be healing our team. Okay, now let's go to the Ground Blight Shrine. This is located in the Sakura Trail near Casa Royal Lakes. Okay, time to touch more ancient, walls again. Oh gosh, that's a fancy hat you have there. Ting-Lu, and the Vessel of Ruin, which lowers special attack. Now, Ting-Lu is a little bit more physically oriented, and is very bulky, but thanks to its ability, it can actually mitigate any amount of special damage, so... I think that tanky Ting-Lu is going to be probably a good thing to have. But, let us actually see. Yeah, that does nothing. Ooh, Rock Slide. And this is actually a ground type, not a rock type. Yeah, this does no damage. Warp Chop. Ow. Ooh. That did a lot. You know what, since it's a ground type, it's not going to take damage from Sandstorm, so I think it's safe that I could put this thing to sleep with Yawn. Ting-Lu, you're drowsy. Okay, if you're still using Ruination, that's fine. That's whatever. We're just gonna slack off and restore half our health. It's still gonna use Ruination, so... Nap time for you. So hopefully this will be way easier now that we got, it asleep. Or not. You know what, let's try it in another ball. I think it's supposed to be like a horse. I don't know. Or a camel, which kind of makes sense. Well, we're trying to, at this point, get it to sleep, but it just loves spamming Ruination. Practically every Ruination thus far, so I don't know what this thing's planned. There we go, we got Ting-Lu. Ting-Lu, the Ruinous Pokemon, a dark and ground type. It slowly brings its exceedingly heavy head down upon the ground, splitting the earth open with huge fissures that run over 160 feet deep. And it's a heavy one. Faint writings carved into the shrine. The ruinous vessel seal has been broken. That only leaves one left. And it's over here at the Fire Scourge Shrine, so it's probably going to be Darkfire. So, fun. Fun times will be had. And I'll just make a save here just in case I mess up, but we shouldn't because we're trying to get all of them, so into the Fire Scourge Shrine we go. And sometimes when you enter the cave, there'll be some wild Pokemon in here, so receive a caution. A faint sound is coming from within the shrine. Yeah, why not? We touched 3 of them so far. Let's pick this one. It can't be, like, you know, huge like the other ones, right? It's Babby Goldfish! It's tiny! Chi-Yu with the Beads of Ruin. This lowers the special defense of all opposing Pokemon except for Chi-Yu. So, since this is a fire type, I don't think this Ice Spinner should do a lot. Nope, it didn't really do too much. Bounce? Oh boy. Ow. And now it's using Ruination. Okay, well that took 1 ball. I thought that would take a lot longer, but we got the last Ruination Pokemon. Chi-Yu, the Ruinous Pokemon, a Dark and Fire type. The envy accumulated within curved beads that sparked multiple conflicts that clad itself in a fire and became a Pokemon. And I don't know why it's a goldfish, but it's a cute goldfish, but it's a very dangerous goldfish. The Ruinous Bead seal has been broken, and we did it. We caught all the Pokemon of Ruination, so I'm actually gonna head back to Uga Academy and rest up first before we actually show Miss Rifer all of them off. You don't actually have to have them in your party, but because you know what, you got a Pokedex that literally is your phone. And if you have verified data, then, well, congratulations, you actually have proof that you caught it. So let us actually head back to our dorm room real quick and actually take a nap. So let's actually go into our boxes and see what these things deal is. They're in the last 4 slots. I also went and actually got the raids for Walking Wake and Iron Leaves like off stream. So it ends soon. So if you haven't gotten it, there will be a repeat by like the end of April when they actually put out a new patch to fix an issue where if you didn't update, well, you got a bat and caught a bad egg, then you were ineligible to get it again. So that being said, the event will run again near the end of April. Anyways, Wo-Chien has Giga Drain, Ruination, Foul Plate, and Power Whip as its moveset, with Tablets of Ruin, which lowers the attack stat of all Pokemon except itself, and special defense speed up Naive Nature. Chien-Pao, on the other hand, up special defense, down defense, with Icicle Crash, Ruination, Sucker Punch, and Sacred Sword. Gentle Nature. There's nothing gentle about this thing. Ting-Lu has plus attack minus speed, which is a Brave Nature. And its Vessel of Ruin will lower the special attack stats of all Pokemon except itself. And the drop is 25%, so that's the other thing. Also, none of these Pokemon can be shiny, so if you're trying to actually think that, hey, I could actually catch this and it'll have a chance to be shiny, it can't. It's shiny locked, so sorry to tell you that. And then finally, oh, we got a neutral nature for this Chi-Yu. It has Lava Plume, Ruination, Bounce, and Swagger. Oh, it's serious. Somehow the serious thing turned out to be the only one that took 1 Pokeball. Anyways, let's actually discuss the Ruination Pokemon with Miss Rifer, because that'll be the last time we'll talk to her to get max friendship. So it's time for Social Link Go! Luz, did you find any of the treasures of Ruin? Yes. Oh, you caught Ting-Lu, the Vessel of Ruin? Oh, how interesting! I simply cannot keep my curiosity under control. Judging by its shape and size, this vessel was almost certainly not for everyday use. Perhaps it was a work of art, or yet a ritual artifact housing some sort of deity? I feel that there must be something mean behind the horns and the signs resembling eyes. Could it be that this artifact was fashioned after the deity's very appearance? This mystery goes deeper. My thirst for knowledge is slowly being quenched. You look have something more to report. Oh, you caught Chien-Pao, the Sword of Ruin. Oh, how interesting! So the sword's blade and hilt from the Pokemon's left and right fangs. I wonder if the sword broke when it became a Pokemon, or perhaps it was always that way. No, wait. I cannot imagine the king wanted to buy a broken sword. Maybe it was some sort of weapon that was meant to be used in this broken state? This mystery grows ever deeper. But we have more to report. Oh, you caught Wo-Chien, the Tablets of Ruin. How interesting! I simply cannot keep my curiosity under control. I've never seen so many wooden writing tablets strung together. It must have been an epic tale. Most excavated tablets are tantamount to graffiti or simple memos, still valuable tools for learning about the past, but nothing like this. I can't read it, but given the length, it must be a story, yes? Or perhaps the words of a curse. If only the words weren't faded. How frustrating! These wooden tablets piqued the curiosity of a king. What might have been written on them? And we still have one more. Oh, you caught Chien-Pao, Beads of Ruin. How interesting! Beads like these were thought to be sacred, and thus were worn during religious trials. Religious rituals. I believe they were most often worn as a single bead on the neck like a pendant, but it seems like Chien-Pao has 4 of them. Were the beads worn in pairs, like on the ears and wrists, or were the rituals perhaps performed by 4 people? What on earth could have caused beads such as these, originally used to ward off disaster, to become bringers of disaster themselves? Seeing part of history with my own eyes fills me with joy. I thank you, Luz. This is simply amazing. You have now reported back to me with all 4 of the treasures of Ruin. I never thought you would be able to do this much for me. You have my thanks, Luz. I would have liked to go looking for the treasures of Ruin myself and make them my own. But I suppose it was precisely because I sent you, someone with a pure heart, that we were able to accomplish this feat. They may be the treasures of my dreams, but I will allow you to have them for now. Consider this a symbol of my gratitude. Take it, it's yours. Ooh, the TM for Nasty Plot. The user stimulates its brain by thinking bad thoughts. This sharply boosts the user's special attack stat. You truly are an interesting one, aren't you, Luz? I hope you don't mind if I continue to keep an eye on you. You formed a close bond with Miss Riper. Social link complete. Hey, Tiny's like right over here. Ah, what? Luz? Hurry up and hide and keep quiet, okay? Whew, that was close. Is there something up? Yeah, you know, I'm just, guess I might as well come clean. Take a look over there. Do you get it now? A little context, please? Sorry, your jump scare earlier completely frazzled me. My brain's still trying to reboot. Alright, here's the sitch. Team Star started coming to school again, but I don't know if they're gonna fit in okay, and it's been playing on my mind, you know? So I'm checking on them from over here. Guess we're still not exactly getting a warm welcome here, huh? Well, duh! Sure, the teachers finally figured out we're not a bunch of delinquents. But it's not like we can press some magic button to make everyone else accept us. True story, we gotta fix this, my man. Time for a change of tack. Huh? A change of tack? What, are they gonna start wearing normal school uniforms to stop scaring off the other kids? Oh, Momo, Orty, they're both really trying their best to fit in here at school. Change of tack, huh? What exactly are you suggesting? How about we say a big friendly howdy to everyone here? Like, just yell it loud as we can. What? That's stupid! Go on and embarrass yourself if you want to, but count me out! Yeah, that idea seems a bit off. Hold up, let me explain. You know Rhyme, right? She does this at her concerts, no joke. If the crowd ain't hyped at the start of the show, she'll shout the loudest scream you've ever heard into the mic, like, "Sup, y'all," or whatever. Lifts the mood like nobody's business. Yeah, that makes sense, because those are concerts. This is school. It's different. Okay, smart guy, so we're opting for the cold shoulder treatment forever then, are we? No, that totally sucked. It would, wouldn't it? So yeah, our only option is to yell at everyone so that they know we're nice. Here, I'm gonna go for it. Okay. Hey, morning, y'all! How y'all feeling today? Oh no! Yakelmo, what are you doing? This is so embarrassing! Everyone having a good time? Come on, Ortega, you gotta do it too. Hold on a sec, you're just practicing for your DJ sets, aren't you? Thanks for coming tonight! Quick, say it! Thanks for coming tonight! Hey! What do you mean, thanks for coming? We're not hosting anything! What on earth? Are those guys from Team Star? What the heck are they yelling for? Is this some kind of skit? They're pretty funny. I guess they're not as scary as I thought? No way! People are actually warming up to them? Why? That makes zero sense! Momo and Ori really are operating on a different level. I'm kind of amazed. Seems all my worrying was for nothing, huh? Now that that's also, I guess I should get going. Hasta la vista! Well, I think that that's not going to be the only time that she's worrying about stuff. Because now, she's at the school store. Oh, hey Luz. I'm checking in on Atticus. So keep your voice down, okay? Okie dokie. Appreciate it. I must say, the Academy Emporium stocks some rather splendid wares. I admit my expectations were far lower than warranted. Wow, he really seems to have taken a shine to the school store. Doesn't seem like he'll notice us anytime soon, so I guess there's no point whispering. You know, of all my Team Star friends, it's Atticus I'm worried will have the most trouble fitting in. Greetings, my good shopkeep. I would very much like to acquire the limited edition ninja garments released today. I believe you have 5 sets in stock, yes? Ah, the ninja cosplay set, yes. I'm sorry, dear, but someone bought the last 2 from us earlier. We're completely sold out. What? This cannot be! If I am unable to procure these garments, why, that will ruin everything. It appears I have no choice but to track them this rival patron of mine when I find them. I shall fix them with my piercing gauge and beg on the bended knee for the ninja garments I so crave. What? Since when was Atticus this good looking? Wait, no, focus. If he starts begging some kid for that ninja outfit, people will think he's a weirdo. We should stop him, right? Let's just see how this pans out. Seriously? But... Oh, Don Atticus! Here you are! My young compadre. I must apologize. About the garments I promised you so that we might dress as ninja together. Oh yeah, I got us covered. I already bought 2 sets of ninja cosplay stuff for us to wear. I beg your pardon? When I came here earlier, the shopkeeper lady was putting them out on the shelves. So I bought one for you and one for me. You know how popular these outfits are. I was super lucky to be able to snag them. Now come on, let's go play ninja outside. Goodness me, what a happy turn of events. I shall retrieve my shuriken from my quarters so that we may enjoy some target practice. Ooh, awesome! I can also use my masterful stitchery to transform thy ninja garments into a sublime vision of poison. What say you? I'm good, thanks. The insolence of this one. Whew, looks like he was able to wrap up this little escapade without making a scene. But more importantly, I guess he's already made a friend at school. Kinda makes me feel bad that thought I had to spy on him. Anyways, guess I'll get going. Hasta la vista. Alright, well, surely there's nothing else that could go wrong. Well, the art room. Wonder who's gonna be the next target. How are you doing, Luz? I've never been inside the art room before. You've been in several classes with us! We've seen you in several of our art classes. You can't say that. It smells like paint here, but in a good way. What brings you here? Well, I'm worried about this rumor that's going around. People are saying that Team Star's planning to raid the art room or something. It's probably just rubbish made up by some kids who are still scared of Team Star, though. My friends would never do anything like that. And who would want to raid the art room anyway? Knock, knock. We're coming in. They actually showed up? Wow, this Star Raptor is incredible. It looks just like it's about to attack with close combat. Hey, you with the art club or what? Yeah, I am. Don't tell me that rumor was for real. Are they actually gonna raid the art room? No, there's no way. They wouldn't. We should just keep watching. So, did you need anything? Yeah, I'm here to ask, you know, if you got any last words, punk? No way, it's a raid. This is literally a raid. Oh, knock it off, Melly. Being shy is one thing, but you can't go around threatening people to cover it up. Right, sorry, Ari, my bad. So, about your club, the art club, I mean, I was wondering if I could join. Oh, you wanted to ask about club membership. Sheesh, you had me scared there. We're open to any students who want to join, but, yes, isn't this great, Melly? Hang on, Ari, this guy's still got something to say. Spit it out, then. I gotta earn my way in, or what? No, it's just, I was hoping I could ask what prompted you to go for the art club, that's all. You're asking me why I want to join? Well, if I gotta explain, one of my pals made this outfit for me, these sick boots and everything. I'm big into flame patterns like this, so I want to try and make something like it myself. So, yeah, painting, that's what I want to do. I'm a total newbie at it, but I realized something when I saw that real simple looking fletchling painting on the wall there. I don't have to be some genius artist, I just want to make art that has its own charm, you know? That fletchling painting, I did that one. That one's yours? I thought it was like a finger painting by a kindergartner or something. Yeah, I get that all the time. Our president's paintings are real lovable because they're real simple. Everyone says so. Huh? You're the art club's president? I can already tell we could have a lot of fun in the club together. Could you tell us your name? Your boots are awesome. Can I get a closer look? The name's Mila, and yeah, good eye. My boots are the best. A pal of mine who's a big arts and crafts nerd made them for me. So the raid thing was just a misunderstanding. Well, that's a relief, but wow. I didn't know that Melly wanted to join the art club. I can't wait to see what Melly paints. I bet it'll be something amazing, huh? Yeah, I guess. Ah! Aerie, how'd you know we were here? Wait, were you supposed to be hiding? I was wondering what was going on when you were just kind of hanging out in the open over here. But you don't need to worry anyway. Melly's been too nervous to notice you. Wow, so even Melly gets the jitters sometimes. Trying new things is scary for everyone. That's why I came with her for moral support. But you know, I think she'll be just fine. And she's not the only one doing something new. Carmen and I have started up a wrestling club. Melly will have a blast here, I'm sure, so I gotta keep up with her. I'll enjoy the time I have left at the academy as much as I can. Anyway, it was nice bumping into you both. Hasta la vista! Melly and Aerie are really putting themselves out there, aren't they? I guess I'll head off too. Hasta la vista. Alright, is there anything else that we could actually, Classroom 1D. This is, the STEM classroom with Miss Time. Oh, hey, Luz! Welcome to my classroom. All the students here are in the STEM track, just like me. So, there's something I want to talk to you about. But not here. Let's go somewhere where we can talk in private. No. No way! We get invited to her room! Whoa! And her entire team's here too. It's dark. This is my room. Make yourself at home. It's nice and cozy in here. I know, right? Being surrounded by my VVs and figurines is my kind of heaven. Anyway, you must be wondering why I brought you here. It's about my Team Star friends. They really mean the world to me. I love them all so much that I got scared they weren't gonna fit in or be okay or be happy at school. That's why I've been sort of spying on them since they came back. But it turns out I didn't need to worry. They're already having a great time. And now I feel bad that I didn't have it in me to believe in them in the first place. They've all grown up so much, but I haven't changed since Operation Starfall. I'm still scheming up ways to fix things by myself instead of having a little faith. You just need to believe in them. It's okay to worry. Yeah, I know. I promise I'll try, but it might take me a little while to get there. I feel better after talking it out with you, Luz. Thanks. And, I want you to know that you're really an important friend to me, too. That goes for Nimona as well, and even Arvid and Miraidon. You know, I don't normally like having people in my room. But you're an exception. Stop by for a chat or whatever anytime. Till our next confab then. Hasta la vista. Doesn't get any better than chilling in my room with my VVs. Feel free to stay a while. You get to interact with all of her, the evolutions. There's a lot of Pokemon for clinging to the bed. There are tons of cardboard boxes for buying things online. Okay, well, we could go to the cafeteria, we could go to the schoolyard. I'd say let's go see what Arvin's cooking up in the cafeteria. Because why not? Yo, Luz, you grabbing something to eat too? Man, you sure did give me a beating at in that Ace Academy tournament. Academy Ace tournament. Seems like all my closest buddies are in another league, you know? I mean, look at you. You just up and become a champion in your first year to boot. You know, that's pretty amazing, right? Then there's Mona, top marks in every class at school, and she's champion rank 2. And I hear Penny's got some kind of offer to work for the Pokemon League or something? I seem to be the only average one around here. Nothing special about me. You're great at cooking. Nah, I mean, it's just like a hobby, really. I only learned how to do the basics because my dad wasn't around to cook for me. Wait, my dad! See, now that my boss is doing so much better, and since the treasure hunt is still going and all, I've been thinking of a new goal. To find myself. And I guess you really gotta start by knowing where you come from, which means I should learn more about my dad, right? He was a student at this school once too. That's what I've heard. I'm gonna search the whole school for info about what kind of person he really was. Thanks for the inspiration, little buddy. Well, we might as well at least see what Arvin is going to, Well, he's apparently in the director's office, so let's continue, bumping into him. Ooh, he's talking with Mr. Clavel. Luz, boy, did you pick a great moment to stop on by. Take a look at this. This is supposed to be a sample from my dad's research from back when he was a student. That's what Director Clavel here told me. He's been helping me out. When Turo was a student at this academy, I was still a mere researcher myself. Among my peers, it was always being bandied about that astonishingly gifted young man was studying at Uva Academy. So he really was always amazing right from the start, huh? Oh, I guess I never really questioned it, but why is your office full of all this equipment? Oh, so you finally noticed, have you? This room was once your father's research lab. It was? From what I've recounted, he apparently would become so absorbed in his research that he hardly ever returned to his dorm room. He spent most nights sleeping here, in fact. I also find myself more at ease surrounded by such research equipment, so I took the liberty of adapting the room to serve as my office. I never knew. All these pieces of my dad's life, they were right in front of me this whole time. I spent so long trying not to think about him that I never even noticed. Until now. Thanks for telling me about this, Director Clavel. And Luz, thanks for you being here to learn about it too. Master Arvin, I also intended to explain about these trophies here, and he is already gone. Rather hard to pin down, isn't he? Off like a flash as soon as some new thought crosses his mind. My dear Turo, I think that son of yours takes after you a great deal. Well, we can't interact with anything in this bookshelf. Which would make sense. If you ever need any help with any school-related matters, I should be happy to lend an ear. Well, not right this second. We are actually going to the entrance hall. Yo, Champ, coming to hit the books? Kind of, but I'm also passing through. Seriously? You're already so good at everything else? Couldn't you just slack off a bit? For me? Oh, you wanna know why I'm here? Yeah, I'm still working on my own little treasure hunt, trying to find myself and all. While I was here in the entrance hall, digging through my dad's research reports, I found this one on the bookshelves. This book was so precious to my dad that he even kept a copy of it in the Lighthouse Lab. The Violet Book. That's what it's called, right? This is my first time really reading the bits that aren't about the Urbaniska. They're amazing. I mean, it all sounds super fake, but it's got all these cool pictures and it's really fun to read. Like, look at this entry here. Ah, would this be potentially about Terapagos? Because it's saying a disc Pokemon, kind of? When separated from the research team in the crater's depths, I found a strange entity. Whether it was a Pokemon or even alive at all, I know not. It bore a shell with layers of overlapping hexagons and gleamed brighter than gemstone. Viewed as a whole, it resembled a mysterious, brilliant disc. So this might be describing about Terapagos, which we'll learn in the upcoming DLC. The text on this page is all smudged and blurry in every copy of this book I've ever seen. Seems kind of suspicious, right? Of course, the whole book is full of unbelievable stories, the Herba Mystica being one of them. But they turned out to be real. And after everything we saw in Area Zero, well, it makes it hard to say it's all nonsense, huh? In fact, I think it might have been this book that made my dad want to become a researcher. I bet he got so fixated with the future Pokemon he read about it in here that made him want to see one for himself. Wait, hold on. Isn't my dad's time machine the whole reason the future Pokemon ended up here in the first place? This book is from way before he made the time machine, but it mentions future Pokemon. Isn't that kinda weird? Oh well, I'm sure it's all just made up anyway. But my dad believed that nonsense and even managed to make it a reality. I guess he really was something. I'm gonna learn from his example and start giving it my all too. I've got something I gotta do now, but I'll see you around, little buddy. Where are you going now? Ah, he's in his homeroom, the humanities track. So that's Mr. Salvatore's classroom. Arvind. Herb to Arvind. Ah, I was focusing so hard, I didn't even notice you, bud. I know. Pretty rare to see me actually studying, right? But I'm actually pretty good stopping point. How about a break? I could use a change of scenery. Oh, it's Arvind's room, and it's actually pretty tidy. The kitchen's pretty well stocked. What do you think? Welcome to Shea Arvin. Well, Shea Arvin and Mabostif, really. It really screams Arvin. Yeah, I know, right? Wait, what screams Arvin to you? Anyway, about the reason you saw me studying in the classroom like that, I went back and read the pages about the Herba Mystica in the Violet book again. It made me remember how things were back when Mabostif was all weak and everything. I couldn't seem to do anything to help him, and boy, it sure didn't feel good. Of course, I'm really glad that I was able to find all the Herba Mystica together with you. But that's gotta be other people who are still suffering the same way I was back then, worrying about their Pokemon that are sick and hurt. So I don't laugh, okay? I've decided that I'm gonna become a cook. I'm gonna make super healthy food bursting full of the stuff Pokemon need to feel great. I'm behind you all the way. Yeah, and thanks, I knew I could count on you to be all supportive like that. The culinary world might be a little bit different, but I swear, I'm gonna be just as famous as my dad. So I guess I can close the book on my little hunt to find myself. It's time to start a new chapter, one that's all about working towards my new dream. And hey, feel free to stop by my room anytime. Mabostif will always be glad to see you. Nah. There's a picture of Mabostif when it was the matchup, and a bunch of books. Mabostif is still doing great, thanks to all the hard work you and me put in, of course. It's a map of Paldea. There are notes stuck into it about places Arvin's investigated. The bedspread is a bright, cheery color. This is a big fridge. Look at all these fresh ingredients. The trash bins are empty. Well, it looks like pretty much everything's like nice and neat and also well stocked, so can't go hungry if you're in Arvin's room. Alright, let's see what Nemona's up to. She's in the schoolyard right now. Probably wanting to battle us again for the bajillionth time. Ah, right on schedule. Ooh, hey, Luz! Great timing! I've been having the hardest time lining up opponents to battle. But now I found you in the schoolyard, no less. It'd be silly not to battle. What do you say? Sure. I knew I could count on you. You spent 2 whole hours battling Pokemon with Nemona. Ah, good stuff. Gotta step up my game so I'll be ready anytime for that Academy Ace tournament. I know I sprang my battle fever out on you out of nowhere. Thanks for being up to it. Well, that doesn't seem like it's the end of Nemona's shenanigans, so we might as well head on to find where she's at next. Ah, she's at the cafeteria. Let us go there now. Eh? So, you're good for a battle, right? Great! Meet you at the schoolyard in a minute. Hold up. You're Nemona, right? Like the student council president? That Nemona? Yup, that's me. Yeah, maybe some other time. Luz, hola! Who was that? Oh, him? Don't know who he was. I was just munching my sandwich and I heard him bragging about his tough Pokemon, so I invited him to battle. I wonder what Pokemon he's gonna use. Can't wait to see. Wait, I forgot to get his contact info. How are we supposed to play him when we'll face off? Oh well, I'll make sure we'll battle next time I run into him. Anyway, guess you came to get some grub, huh? Well, I'm not one to stand between someone and their meal. Catch you later. Well, we technically just wanted to check up on you, but now you're at the school store. Better stock up on real good on Pokeballs while I'm here. Luz! Oh my gosh, listen to this. Remember that guy from the cafeteria? I ran into him again in the entrance hall, so I asked him to battle, but he said no. He was like, what's the point? You're a champion and a battle whiz. You wrecked me. I don't get what he meant. I mean, you can't have fun battling even... You can have fun battling even if you lose, right? Yeah, you can. For real! I mean, sure, no one loves losing, but it's definitely not pointless. It teaches you stuff. Man, Pokemon battles can get so complicated sometimes. Oh, and I wish he hadn't called me a whiz. I work hard at this stuff. It's not like it all just comes naturally to me. Like, throwing Pokeballs obviously doesn't come naturally to me for one thing. I think I need a mental reset. I'm gonna go find someone to battle. See you soon, Luz. Okay, you do that. And now she's at our homeroom in classroom 1A. So this is the part where we'll probably get to visit her room. There you are, Luz. I had a feeling you'd turn up if I hung out here for a while. And lo and behold, I was right. Well, now that I found you, we should swing by my room and have a chat. Wow, her place is even more tidier than Arvin's. Tata-chan! Welcome to the Zona Namona! It's so tidy. Wait a sec. I know we've been to your room before. But I've never had you over here? Wild. Anyway, listen, Luz, you know how I really like Pokemon battles? Like, really, really like them? Yeah, you sure do. Cool. And yeah, you know how when you're really into, like, something, you dive in deep? That's what I did with Pokemon battles, and I just kind of became a champion? But then I found out that's pretty special. That normally it's not so simple for most people. People would tell me to my face that I'd only manage it because I had some innate gift, or because I was raised differently or whatever. And suddenly I started to feel like there was this invisible wall between me and everyone else. So I started going easy when I battled my friends. I just wanted everyone to have fun. Oh, but don't you worry, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm going 100% all out. Especially since I'm lucky enough to have an opponent who can beat me even when I'm in full hardcore mode. So just promise me one thing, okay, Luz? Promise you'll always stay my equal. You and me, true rivals. That's what friends are for. You're the best, Luz, thank you. Oof, that got pretty personal. A little bit embarrassed over here. Anyway, since we're equals, I gotta start having you over as much as we hang out in your room. Feel free to burst onto the Zona Namona whenever you want. And get ready for the Academy Ace tournament, because I'm gonna stomp you this time. I'm making my Pokemon some food. You know, I think a tablespoon means different amounts to different people. Palmot's looking great. The bedspread has a battle court pattern. Nemona's gym badges are squeaky clean. There's a plaque with the shield too. A meticulous training schedule is written out here. Well, we actually now have access to all their rooms. And there's really nothing we can do at this point. So, we're actually gonna hit our dorm room. Which is just as much, cozy as ever. And we're actually gonna save. And I know that this actually is a fairly shorter stream than normal, but that's actually all the main stuff to cover in Pokemon Violet. So the only thing at this point we're going to have to be waiting on is the DLC, and that's not going to be for a couple months, but I probably will shift over to my main character on Pokemon Scarlet, and we'll start actually getting into the content blind, because when I started this particular playthrough, I already played through Pokemon Scarlet and got it done. So I just wanted to actually have a nice, fresher perspective again, and, you know, there's a lot of problems with, the games. There's glitches, there's, shenanigans and other things like that. Like, now, we've learned that apparently if you are in a specific area that has the windmills, that if you have sausage, you get sent, jettisoned out of the, map for some reason, but, you know, I definitely feel that Scarlet and Violet has a lot of potential. It actually has probably one of the better stories. That it's not like handholdy like Sword and Shield was, but I'm hoping that, you know, the DLC actually continues some of the mysteries that we just actually saw, like with Arven, the Violet book as well as the Scarlet book mentioning about what apparently will be Terapkos. So there's a lot to look forward to. So this is actually going to be it for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for now, and hopefully when we meet up again, it'll actually be with my main character, and we will actually continue with the DLC. So we're just actually at this point wrapping up. So again, I do apologize for this being short. So thank you everybody for stopping on by. Also, as a reminder that put your clocks 1 hour forward, because yeah, we're having to like lose an hour. We gotta spring forward, sadly. But that's actually gonna be it for the stream tonight. So I knew it was kind of short and we didn't do too much, but that's kind of how it's gonna be for the last stream of Pokemon Violet. So anyways, thank you everybody for stopping on by. It will be a while till I actually stream again, because I want to get some things taken care of, so I don't know when I'll be back streaming, but so I do apologize for hiatusing for 2 months, coming back, and now having to hiatus again, because I want the stream to be better, and I want things to be a lot better for the future. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and we will see you next time, whenever they may be. As always, until next time.